Most traders think they got trading problems, but the reason for their inconsistency and their unprofitability is actually their life problems. So they don't have trading problems; they actually have life problems. See, trading is a very diverse journey. It's a very um corny and very tricky journey. It gives you two pills. You either focus on the money or you either focus on yourself. But when you come into trading, the first thing in your head is the money aspect. You want to make a lot of money. Trading is associated with money. But trust me, trading is associated with self mastery. Charts don't lie. As you said, as you all know, trading is a personal journey. So it's not a group journey. It's not something. It's not a team journey. It's not like football or some athletics or some sports where you need another person to perform better. It's just like athletics. Sprinters, long distance runners, they are a personal. Trading is a personal journey. So your chart is just the reflection of how your mind and how your personality is. Everything you do in the chart is a reflection of what you do outside the chart, right? So now, when you understand this, it makes you really call yourself to action. It makes you call yourself to, order, why, and how. Now, being disciplined, as I always say, always involves, you know, the things you do outside the charts, right? Now, you have to develop this discipline outside the charts. You have to already win in life, right? You have to already win. Like, you have to be a person that have already won in other aspects of your life before you come to trading. Because trading has a lot, right? It has a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional imbalances that you could face in the market. Right now in the market, technical analysis is not the best. We have a lot of trade war. We have China and US trade war that is currently happening. You all know. And these periods of times are trying times. A lot of traders have lost their accounts. A lot of traders think they're actually the bad traders, like they actually don't know what they're doing. A lot of traders have even switched strategies just in this short period of time, right? So now being disciplined calls for you to, understand your personality, understand yourself. I call this self-mastery. Understand your mind, understand who you are, conquer yourself, win the battle outside of your life before you come to the chat. So let me give you an analogy or something now. Let's say you're a person, you're a trader, right? And you see a girl walk past. Of course, it calls like you see a girl walk past you. Ideally, most guys chase after the girl, right? Because they want to probably get her contacts, they want to link her, not because they want something really tangible, just because they want to, they find her sexually pleasing, or they find her sexually attractive and they want to hit, and that is the reason why they go after that girl. And you see them going after girls and girls and girls. And what do you call that? Lust, right? Lust. So you are easily triggered by some certain things. Now, outside that, what about people that do drugs? So you smoke marijuana, you drink alcohol, you get out with your friends and you stay, and you see that you just want to get that dopamine. You cannot control yourself, right? You cannot you cannot say no, I'm not going to do this today. You just easily get triggered by it, and before you know, you end up doing it. Now these things you keep doing are going to come back to the chart when you take a loss in the chart, right? You take a loss in the market, and the first thing that comes to your mind is what, over trading, because it's an impulsive reaction. It's something you do impulsively, so you don't have to calm down to think. So you either over leverage impulsively, you revenge trade impulsively, right? Or you over trade impulsively. Now, you having a personality of lust, right? Of impulsiveness outside your life, even before the chart, it's just what's going to synchronize this over trading that you experience in the chart. So now, that is why I always say you have to master yourself. You have to master your mind. You have to build this discipline first in life before you come to the chart. When you build discipline, and this is something I really understood with myself and I love about myself, because when you build discipline, there are certain rules that are going to be easy for you to practice. As they say, the gym is something personal. Self-growth is personal. No one, you're not doing it for anyone. So if you're doing it properly, you're just going to be reaping all the benefits. I can never take right now. I can never take a loss and want to over leverage. I can never take a loss and want to over trade because why? Why will I be? I am not impulsive anymore, right? I am not impulsive anymore. I have trained my mind outside the chart to be able to stay calm in the midst of what chaos, right? So these things, when you figure out these things outside of the chart, then coming back to the chart is going to be easier for you to control them. Now you realize that when you've trained your mind, when you've built discipline, you understand that you don't trade as a result of boredom. You don't trade as a result of emotions. You don't trade as a result of losses. You don't trade as a result of impulsive reactions, right? You trade calmly and slowly because you've trained your mind outside the chart. You've developed yourself outside the chart. That's why the title of this video remains The Man Who Wins in Trading Wins in Life. So if you already won in trading, that means you've already won in life. Like a lot. That's why I said if you go back to most of my videos, I keep saying this and keep saying this. I keep saying it really changed me. I changed my life because I see it like I've won. Because a lot of things I conquered just because I was trying to chase self-mastery and I was trying to find who myself is. I was trying to master myself. I was trying to build discipline in myself, right? So if you do this, definitely you've won all round, and that is how you should look at trading. You want to be consistent in the market. There is something I'm going to tell you to stop doing today. Stop looking at trading as a separate life, like you have your whole life and you have trading somewhere else. Look at trading as a part of your life, right? Trading is a part of your life. So now when you understand that trading is a part of your life, you tend to do other things that are going to nourish the trading. You know that trading is part of me, so I have to build discipline. I have to clean my room. I have to fix my diet. I have to go to the gym. I have to run. I have to read books. I have to meditate, right? I have to journal, right? A lot of these things. So look at it as part of your life. When you look at trading as part of your life, building things around it to enable your discipline in and outside the chart is going to be very attainable. And that was the mindset shift I had in trading. I got to realize that trading is something that is part of me, right? It is part of me. It's no different life. It's no different life from the chart. Or okay, let's say I have my personal life and I have trading life. No, it's part of me. So when I go to the gym, I also see myself as what? Trading. I am trading too. I am exercising the what? Discipline, right? It's a part of my trading. Me going to the gym is a part of my trading. Me eating clean is a part of my trading. Me dressing my bed every day is a part of my trading, right? Me journaling every day is a part of my trading. I don't mean journaling of your trade. Journaling of your life is part of my trading. So a lot of things you do today, a lot of things you're lying to, a lot of things you do today to chase that discipline should be a part of your trading. And when you understand this, it's going to be easier for you to tackle yourself and tackle things in the market. I see myself as someone now like that has really conquered myself. I have conquered lust, right? As I've made in my previous video, how I conquered pornography, conquered alcohol and stuff. I have conquered lust. So now I cannot be moved by the market money, right? I cannot be moved by any amount of money or any amount of loss I see in the market right now because I do this thing on a daily basis. I exercise these things on a daily basis. So even if I am not buying and selling on the chart, I am also trading. Discipline I am building is also the trading I am also doing. So it's a daily exercise that's going to nurture your mind, right? Just like the muscle, just like muscles you see every day. You don't just lift weights one day and the muscle grows up. Even when you go to the gym and build some certain amount of muscles, you have to keep going to the gym consistently to keep those muscles. So you have to keep exercising, right, your mind. You have to keep exercising your brain, right, each day before you face the market. Build discipline when it hurts, right? Trust me. Is it discipline? I always laugh at this because it's really hard. Building discipline is really hard. I'm gonna tell you, it's really hard. There are times I've gone to run very early in the morning. I'm telling you, like, you always see it on my videos. Very early in the morning, my legs hurt, my eyes hurt, but I still go run. The times when I deny myself some certain pleasures just because I am chasing discipline, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna hurt. And that's what we're gonna separate you from the masses. And that's what we're gonna separate you from failures, right? And that's what gonna make you stronger. You pushing yourself beyond your limits. Even when you don't feel like doing it, still do it. Let's now move to the market. When you take a very, very hurtful loss, you still sit on your hand. You still sit calm and look at the market like, oh, you want me to do this? I'm not gonna do this. Because you've already trained your mind. So there's no rocket science here. If you don't do this, you're going to what? Default in the chart and you're going to be unprofitable. I look at trading. In trading, we look at the long-term game. You know, a lot of people forget about things they really need to focus. Technical analysis is good, right? It's good. You have to at least know what you need to do to at least buy or sell. But technical analysis is just 30% of everything you need in trading success. The remaining 70% comprises of the risk management and your psychology, right? Risk management and your psychology is what makes the 100%. Technical analysis is just 30%. So you have a lot of work to do today, right? Get up from your bed. Stop being lazy. Hit the road, run, hit the gym, read books, master your mind, meditate, understand who you are before you come back to the market. A man that is profitable in trading has long ago won before he placed the trade. It's simple. As I said, trading, as I go to the gym every day, I am exercising my trading ability. As I'm working, I am exercising my trading ability. As I am journaling, I am also trading because it's also part of my journey. So a man that wins in trading has already won long ago, even before he pressed that buy and sell. He has won in the gym. He has won in his mind. He has won in his thoughts. He has won in his choices. This is the things he had already won even before placing that trade. So understand that trading success comes from what? Fixing your life first. And you see that when you start becoming profitable in the market, you're already seeing that you're already what? Winning in life, right? You're already winning in life. Nothing shakes you anymore. We've come to the end of this video, and the key take home should be this: winning life. And how do you win in life? Winning your thoughts, win in the gym, win in mastering yourself before you win in the charts. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.